Hey everyone, it's Stephanie from Guiding Force Consulting, and I help nonprofit clients with their Salesforce implementations and special projects. We also do fundraising event planning for nonprofits. Today, I wanted to talk to you quickly about some dashboard fun in Salesforce. What does that mean? Well, often I've gone into different nonprofit clients' systems and they haven't had dashboards set up. And I've been a little perplexed because this is one of the most fun and exciting pieces, at least to me anyway, about putting all of this data into Salesforce is being able to visually see that data on a dashboard. That dashboard is really cool because it gives you a visual representation of where you're at with so many of your data points. You can then use that to drive decisions on strategies, on how you're doing and tracking towards your goals, on where you need to change course. So if you are on Salesforce and you don't currently have your dashboards tab visible when you're on your page, or you don't see a dashboard on your home page, let's chat because you're missing out on some really fun components. So I took a couple of my clients and screenshotted their dashboards. I privatized as much information as possible so we can keep them anonymous. But I just wanted to show you some of the things that were possible when you have really fun and exciting dashboards. So here, let's take a look. This first group here has different dashboards for fundraising, and all three of these are going to be fundraising dashboards, but I do want to call out that you can use them for data hygiene, for patients, for volunteers, for your programs. You can use them for any component that you're tracking in Salesforce. I'm just focusing on fundraising for today. So here we can see how they're doing with their fundraising towards their goal, how many donors they have, donations, where they are in different campaigns. Also a little lower, you can't see, but they even have month over month progress. So just having a really quick glance on where you're at exactly towards your goals and in your different metrics for fundraising can be a really not only interesting way to see your data, but also help give you a quick snapshot on where you're at. So this next nonprofit actually has a dashboard that's for their leadership team only, and they wanted to combine fundraising information along with patient information. So they have donations represented, they have the number of patients they served, how many people are in research studies, where their patients are from. So it's kind of a cool dashboard that shows you how you can combine different sources of information to get that one snapshot that you need to know in that day to see exactly where you're at with all of the major components you're tracking. The last one that I'll share is a much more simplistic version of a dashboard. This is a smaller nonprofit who took great advantage of the system available, and they can quickly see, how much they raised by campaign, what their outstanding pledge balances, also board members, what their give and get totals are even. Tracking recurring monthly donors, they have a goal to increase that. So just taking a look at all of the different KPIs and metrics that you have on your list and figuring out how to track that data will help you create your dashboard. What are you constantly pulling reports on in Excel? What are you constantly trying to report out to your board, to your development committee, to your team at your team meetings? Turn that into some fun dashboards that can actually make looking at the data easier to process and a little bit more exciting when you hit those goals. If you want to know information on how to get this set up in your system, let's chat. I'd love to help you get going.